Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 15th day of May, 2026. It's a Freaky Friday. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. My name is Chris Hockey. Thanks for tuning in. We got a big old show. The Initials game. Mark Parrish, Marney Gellner. No meat sauce today, but he out there doing something fun, I'm sure. We're going to get her started with some comedy from Greg Warren. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this going. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Come on in. I am glad you are here.
I travel every week, and I go to a barbecue place every town. And before you start, I'm not going to listen to you. I don't ask locals anymore because they don't want you to go somewhere close. It's never. Hey, man, I saw this place. It was right by my hotel. I'm going to go to this bar. You don't want to go there. You don't. That's not real barbecue. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get on the freeway. You're going to go about 45 miles, okay? You're going to come to a rusted down mailbox. You make it right there on a gravel road, and you just keep going. There's a man that lives in a dirt hole. Now, he comes out of that hole every Thursday morning with a brisket. That's some barbecue right there. That's some barbecue. He don't take money. You got to give him baseball cards, but I'm going to tell you what, that's some barbecue right there. Here's my main problem with barbecue restaurants. It's the only business where it's just fine for them to not have the stuff that they say they're going to have. They're smug about it. Be like, can I get some ribs? If you want ribs at 3:30 in the afternoon, son, we ain't had ribs since 11:05. They line up for these ribs. They line up for these ribs. Billy, we got a boy out here who says he wants some ribs. I don't know who's going to bring it to him. Maybe Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny.
Sorry, I'm unprepared. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on. Here I go. There it is. Now I'm good. Sorry. Here I am.
You are?
I know. Sorry, Zach and I were talking about the schedule release show last night.
I didn't catch it.
Hey, it's fun. It's fun.
Remember when they let Sauce do that?
Yeah. Well, I'll just say this. Don't you ever rip Sauce's effort level again. I'm like, man, how many gummies are there in the world?
Hold on, let me get my hat.
That's not right. What? Where'd you go?
Man,
Where'd he go, ladies and gentlemen?
It sounds like I missed something good.
Where the hell did he go? He left.
He abandoned ship, and then Lieber went on for a fair amount, definitely a reasonable amount of time analyzing whatever game they were talking about. And then he got to the end, he's like, I got nothing left. And then Pete and Ben were just out to dry going, are we going to have to...
Yeah.
Are we going to...
Because they kept revealing the games one at a time.
Right.
And Zach I'm stealing his take, but it's true because I was listening on the radio. I wasn't watching. And so he would go, oh, yeah, okay, this will be great. And I'm like, what? What's going to be great? I can't see what you're talking about. I'm driving along going, what?
Can I go back and see that on KFAN.com/watch on our YouTube page? I would like to see what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's fun.
That sounds good.
It's fun.
Sorry I missed it.
Oh, it's fun.
The Vikings release video was cool.
Yeah,
that was well done. The Will Reichard bit, that was good.
That's great. Obviously, the Step Brothers one, if either of those two could act, would have been even better. But I thought the Raiders Step Brothers thing was great. Have you seen that yet?
No. I've seen the clips of Cousins and Mendoza doing a bunch of bits. I didn't know that was
Step Brothers, yeah.
I didn't know that was a part of their I haven't seen their schedule release bit. I've just seen the clips of them
that's what
being dorks together.
Yeah, that's the whole thing was for their schedule release.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Everybody's doing a little something here and there, and that's some work and some don't. And I thought that was a great concept. Mm-hmm. That the Vikings one was great. I thought the KFAN one with PA looking for his hat for 20 minutes was great.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
How about that Reichard cable camera?
Nice. Yeah. Nice little shot there. Are you allergic to anything?
Just
cable wires.
Great bit. And did you see the Power Trip schedule release bit that Zach and Nick helped put together for me that I made with AI stuff?
It's terrifying.
Did you see Sauce smoking a long dart with a lion?
With the lion.
What about Tommy, the smooch picture with him holding the Buffalo Bill head?
It's scary.
It is. AI, man. And Marney looks like a smoke show in the last one, man. I'm like, my gosh, she's a Viking warrior. What's going on, AI? Where's my hat?
I love that our listeners get it, though, because there was a whole bunch of people on Twitter going, guaranteed human.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah.
That's why.
Hey, look,
right.
The Power Trip Morning Show never said we were going to be guaranteed human. The company said that the company was going to be guaranteed human. We never agreed to that.
That's right.
I love AI. My kiddos are not big fans either because they're worried about, the world and their generation. I'm like, yeah, but 80s synth bangers that are made by AI are awesome. So I'm all in.
Well, and I'll tell you what, we are 100% human on air, but off the air, anything goes.
Yeah.
And besides that, the best thing that I've done for this radio show I had nothing to do with, and that is Marnie's gone and no one cares, and I'm not allowed to play it anymore. And AI made it.
We didn't agree to that.
That's right.
I don't understand.
I welcome our new overlord.
Well, and then now they're getting angry because we got an email, the company email, saying that we can only use a certain AI platform. We can't use our own. Did you see that?
No.
What?
Oh, yeah. So, it's going to be, serious, I guess, consequences if you don't use their AI platform.
Excuse me? In terms of what?
Like Copilot.
But in terms of, what can we not use and what can we not use it for?
ChatGPT, Gemini, any of that
That's
stuff.
what I use every day, 1,000 times a day. I didn't agree to that.
I've literally paid for ChatGPT.
Yeah, I'm not doing. I'm doing whatever I want.
I got a new single coming out. You think ChatGPT is not going to make my video? I can't afford anything else.
Come on.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
That's, you know what? It's just like everything with this company. That's how it's going to be for about 10 minutes.
And they'll realize they're wrong.
And then they're going to go, we never said completely human. We don't like humans. We fire humans.
Yeah, we fired humans. So any human that would be in charge of enforcing any of these weird policies has been fired.
Has anybody talked to Musk lately?
I honestly haven't wanted to talk to him since Password on Tuesday.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
That was horrible.
I was glad that he came in because after I saw the thing release about how many millions our stock was up, how great the company was doing, I was like, somebody check on Musk.
Well, so, again, Musk is a class act, right? And when somebody gets let go, normally it's like, well, they're never allowed in the building again because you're worried that they're going to get in here and just, burn bridges, right?
Or burn the building down.
Did you? I thought Musk had a very smart, very, very subtle shot on Tuesday when he came in and played Password. Anybody else catch it? Zach, do you know what I'm talking about?
I did not hear it.
They were like, hey, Musk, great to see you. And he goes, yeah, place looks great. Place looks great. And, of course, he was referencing the renovation and all the money that we've spent to make this place look fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, well done, Musk. You're right.
It looks
this place looks great.
Looks like a mental health ward.
Yeah, it's definitely a mental hospital.
Yeah, right.
It is, the walls are the whitest walls you have ever seen, to the point where you come around the corner, it kind of shocks you how bright the hallway is. Not because of the light, just because of the paint. It's insane. Well, and we're all going insane, so that hallway is going to help.
Why do we have the brightest lights ever in the ceiling, but then they have these lights fixtures on the wall that they put in that add even more light to the light that, like you said, it is a mental institution here that we
I think that might be it. I think that they are, I don't know. But here's what I do know. The people actually putting this place together are amazing. I love watching the renovation happening. I just think they must be looking at the designs going, who did this? PA? Where's his hat?
The hat room is the third stall on the left if you go down this far hallway.
I'm so glad you told me he was looking for his hat because he just disappeared. And I could tell Ben and Pete didn't know what was going on.
He was looking for a hat that Kevin, because we're talking about Stefanski and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
And he's like, hold on one second, I got to show you something. And what he was going to show was a hat, the Cleveland Browns hat that Stefanski gave him, and he couldn't even find it.
And it was a Cleveland Browns hat, by the way. Not a Falcons hat. Yeah. All the gummies in the world can't get Mussman.
Are these walls cushioned?
These ones are slightly. I'm sure the carpet gives you a little bit of a bounce. Man,
don't you wish, like, what was I the other day? I was thinking about this the other day. Oh, it was when I was giving my speech at the Ryan Company's people and meeting people who actually do, like, oh no, I went to Ziegler Cat the other day, and where they refurbish all these giant mining trucks and stuff like that. And I was thinking, thank God there's a career that I found where basically making fun of sauce is a career, because I can't do anything else.
No, I know.
I can't fix things.
Nope.
I mean, sometimes I get things right, but right now my van that I drive for my gigs, the hood won't shut. I might as well sell it.
Sure.
I can't find my hat.
Yep. I have a smoke detector that just died after like 11 years or whatever, so I took it off.
Yep.
And then I bought a new one, and then I realized the mount for the new smoke detector isn't quite the same as the last one. I'm like, I know how to put a battery in, or as Sauce would say, take it apart.
Right.
I know how to change the battery.
Yep.
But I'm like, what do I do if the mount's different?
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do.
Oh, it's over.
No idea.
And if you try to do it yourself, by the way, you will get dust in your eyes.
Yeah, that's why I'm just going to call Hal, ask Randy, and go, do you want to install like 6 different smoke detectors? Because it's not worth the stress.
No.
I'd rather go look for my hat.
Yeah.
Well, just use AI, but the right one.
Man.
The right one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
We got training, by the way, coming up, required
Yeah,
training.
I'm not doing that. My buddy Loki, it sounds like I'm making that up. My buddy Loki told me the other day about the AI service Claude. Have you guys used Claude?
I know of it. I haven't used it.
Outstanding. I'm
I
late
have
to
it
the
on my
party
phone.
on Claude.
Really?
Yep.
I have it on my phone.
I'm just using the free version. I guess if you use the paid version, it's even better, which I assume that goes for almost all of them. So super late to the party. I've been using ChatGPT and Gemini and what else do I dabble with? But now
Grok.
I have used Grok, but not really anymore. It's not. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan.
I don't know why I'm like this, but if I find one that works for me, I never use anything else.
Yeah, you should try Claude. Give Claude a shot.
I've got it on my phone. I just haven't tried it yet. I don't know. Like, it's the same all the way back to like Twitter. I mean, I know it's X now. I know that people have moved on from that, and there's many reasons to, but I ain't got time to learn anything else.
Sure.
I got to find my hat. Oh, this place is crazy.
It really is.
These people are nuts. They're all crazy. And was there a moment when you thought you'd have no one available for the show before the show started?
Well, Pete joined literally as he Trent Tuckered it. He just joined right as the show started. PA was very much getting ready to do it on his own to start, because Ben Lieber, his kid, had a rain delay yesterday, so he joined way late. So at one point, it was looking like it was going to be just PA on his own, and that would have been
can't miss radio.
Correct.
Yeah, because I don't know how many times I can hear, "Oh, that'll be fun." What? That'll be fun. P, please.
But you know what's funny is when you were saying like lack of prep, I'm like, well, first of all, it's a scheduled release. I don't know how you can be super prepped unless you get the schedule way, way ahead of time. But when you said Sauce's level of prep, I'm like, Lieber's a hard worker.
Yeah.
Pete or PA? What? Yeah. I'm like, flipping a coin. I wasn't sure. I knew it wasn't Lieber. I knew you guys weren't ripping Lieber. It can't be Ben.
No.
Can't be Ben.
No.
Can't be Ben.
And to be fair, PA did have like handwritten stuff down, like on the opponents and everything. But like we were talking, he just didn't seem to know what mediums we were using to broadcast.
And by mediums, I mean people who can see the future.
Yes.
No, honestly, I was late to the party because I was at Don Smith and I released his book last night, so there was a book thing. And so I was running late, and I tuned in. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I loved it. It's the most fun I've listened to the radio in a long time. It was great.
Off the air, he joined, before, and I complimented because his background, like in his living room, he had these 2 purple lights, and I'm like, this is very nice. It's very nice. You have, themed lighting for the show, whatever. And he goes, watch this. And he gets up and he goes and he turns off all the other lights in the background. He goes, what do you think of that? I'm like, it's great. Thank you.
Watch this. Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
Hey, man, maybe the stream meant the most. You never know.
Maybe it did.
Maybe it did.
I don't know.
You know what? When did they change? When did the NFL change the rule that you don't have to have a Thursday game?
I think that I don't know. I don't even know if it's a rule.
Didn't it used to be where all teams had to play one Thursday nighter a year just for fairness?
I don't think they announced that. Is what I mean.
Okay, because obviously that's not the case now. There's 5 teams that don't have any primetime games.
Were you shocked by how many we have? We have 4 or 5, right?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 4.
Right, and depending on how the schedule looks at the end of the year, obviously.
Right, that could change as well, right? Because we have a Monday nighter against Buffalo, the Sunday nighter in Mexico City against the Niners, a Thursday nighter against Diana Rossini, Sunday night football against the Lions, and then, like you said, there's a couple of games at the end that are TBD. So, yeah, 4.
Dude, it's a fun schedule. I mean, it's going to be hot in Tampa, and it could be cold in New York City, but other than that, we got really lucky again with the schedule as far as the traveling goes.
And back-to-back Packers-Bears to start the season.
How about that?
Right into the belly of the beast.
A home game against the Pack and then an away game against Chicago. It'll be hot in Chicago probably. And then at Tampa Bay.
That'll be hot.
Through the whole thing.
Mid-September in Tampa. Oof,
I know. Yeah.
Gutter Helmet and GutterHelmetMN.com bring you the first segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Initials at 8:15 with $116,000 up for grabs. Potentially with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. Hawk versus Zach versus Parrish versus Marney. That's at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at truegreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn.
So I just noticed, and I don't know how I didn't catch this, but did you see the on the Power Trip schedule release thing that we threw together, where Max is punching the New England Patriot guy? He must have stole his jersey before he punched it because they put Max in a New England Patriots jersey.
Also had a Patriots jersey.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I should have noticed that, I guess. And for some reason, chat thinks Meat Sauce is Wario. He couldn't look more like Wario in that picture.
You mean Copilot? We only use Copilot.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's right.
Chat GPT, give me a break.
I don't know what I'm
thinking.
We're
Team Copilot.
Yeah, that's what we are. I've never heard of Copilot. I got to start reading emails from our bosses.
I don't think you have to.
Yeah, you're good. It's important enough they'll call you.
That's a good point. Yeah, they call me into the office.
Hey, because it's been about 9 weeks since the Spurs and the Wolves last played, and because the Wild are out, doesn't it feel like the postseason is over? I keep forgetting the Wolves play tonight. Am I the only one that just feels like that was 6 months ago? Not weird?
Yeah.
Like, this is a huge game, and it's not over. It's just, we've looked terrible in about 2 games. Terrible. And the last one was one of them. So it does feel like the series is over, but it's not.
Yeah.
We'll see. 8:30 tonight, Game 6.
They don't show up, the Wolves don't seem to show up till their backs are really fully against the wall.
And
here they are.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they won't show up till like the fourth quarter even tonight until they're down like 20, and then they'll come roaring back, which is exactly what they did against the Nuggets a couple years ago. It'll be fine. They'll make it.
Man, we talked about this when you were in Denver, Zachary. The Vegas Golden Knights locked it up last night.
Yeah.
So if the Wild had just held on to that 3-goal lead, they win Game 5, find a way to take care of business at home in Game 6, shock the world in Game 7, and come back from 3-1 and beat the Colorado Avalanche, it would have been Vegas and the Minnesota Wild in the Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
And there would have been a lot of flights over the next 2 weeks, power trip back and forth. I think we should have just stayed in Vegas because, again, when the Wild come back to Minnesota, somebody has to be in Vegas to get the vibe of the Golden Knights, keep an eye on what they're saying, what their fans are doing. And I think that would have been the goal and the job of the Power Trip Morning Show. Mm-hmm. 2 weeks in Vegas to cover the series.
I talked to our beloved good friend Brian Harper yesterday, and as we were talking about after the show, Corey, and how about him going out there, and now they're going to the
Western Conference
Finals, and he said it's a hell of a lot of work. I think I don't know exactly what his role is. He obviously did stadium ops stuff for the Vikings when he worked here, and he's great at his job.
Yeah, he's great.
But he goes out there. The season was obviously moving already when he got there, and it sounds like he's just had his foot to the floor since. And now the season will go till December because they may go to the Stanley Cup Finals, right? Just I can't imagine moving into a job and then going nonstop and never having a moment to take a deep breath. But whew, that's a busy city, and man,
you don't think about the fact that. I mean, again, not to say that, it's obviously it's a ton of work, but even like including away games, but just home games alone, you're 8 or 9 home games a season. And then now you go to a team where you're 42 regular season games.
That's a great point. Yeah.
And
right.
now they've played how many more postseason? That's
how much you've been to a Golden Knights game, right?
Yeah.
How much do they lean on celebrities?
A little bit like in their intro video, like they've seen like Celine Dion and the Killers and like a lot of like either if you're having a residency or if you're in Vegas, Penn and Teller, I think were in one of them. So like they do a
Carrot Top, a lot of Carrot Top videos.
Carrot Top's
Blue
a
Man
huge
Group?
golden. Haven't seen them because I don't think they speak, so I don't think it would be kind of weird to have them in the video, I guess. But and then obviously when they're there, like actually Five Finger Death Punch. Chris Kyle or whatever, he's a
Vegas guy.
Hey, dude, that's the guy I was telling you guys about that I met at the Metallica show. Best guy ever.
Mm-hmm. So they do lean into it a lot as part of everything else. I mean, they lean into the
Donnie and Marie Osmond
when they score and they do like the goal announcement, whatever. Like here we have like an organ that plays that it's like score whatever. There they'd say. Full-blown slot machine jackpot sound, which is brilliant.
God, I couldn't. I would have to leave.
Yeah, you would.
Why do I have an erection?
Well, you're literally 2 blocks away from Park MGM or New York, or other options there. So
it's subliminal advertising. It's basically
Bruce,
saying as soon as this game's over, get back out there and start gambling.
Right.
And it's Bruce Cusick doing their Adam Abrams bit, right?
Yep, one of us. Yeah. And he does incredible. I mean, that whole staff, that whole team of game ops people. I mean, you don't have to like hockey to go to one of those games. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Could have been us. Could have been 2 weeks in Vegas.
Yeah.
Just like Katy Perry used to sing about.
I don't think I'd live. I don't think I'd make. And plus, I mean, what am I going to do? I can't go in casinos. I just wave at them. So.
What's the longest run you've ever had in Vegas? Longest stretch of consecutive days?
Not much, like 4 or 5 days.
Well, I've done. I did 2 back-to-back weekends with like 2 days. I think 2 days in between. So I did like Thursday through Monday, and then came back Wednesday through Saturday or something like that.
Jeez.
So that was a lot.
I'll tell you, man. Back when Moonshine was on the road, that long Vegas was so dirty, man. When the Planet Hollywood was still Aladdin, and the gigs we were playing were off the strip at a bar right beside a strip club, but they put us up at the Aladdin, and Elvis was everywhere, and they were trying to hand you hooker cards every 3 steps. The buffets were $2. I mean, it's just like it's a different city.
Yeah, I'm not anti-Elvis.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not pro-Elvis.
Yeah,
but
right,
as a guy that's super pro-Vegas, I'm glad the Elvis era is over.
It's so crazy how big a deal it was.
It was
and now
the entire
you never see
identity.
them. That's it.
It was their identity.
Yeah.
It was buffets and Elvis.
That's it.
And showgirls, right? Like, not the movie, just the concept of Vegas showgirls. Now it's like, that's not even a thing.
No.
None of it is. Now it's just, 5-star restaurants and weed.
Yeah.
Zach just nods his head.
Yeah.
Go on.
Speaking of that, so the Viking schedule we were talking about,
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever got to it because I don't know if he ever found his Broncos hat, but one of our preseason games, we go to New York. That'll be the first preseason game, and the last preseason game. So we go New York at New York, home versus the Ravens, and then at Denver.
Here we go
for the third preseason game. And I would guess that'll probably be the 29th. And of course,
so that's August 29th?
August 29th, yeah.
Hang on, hold please. Hold please, hang on, give me a second. Let me help you a little bit here.
Thank you. Take your time. We're good.
August 20 what?
I believe August 29th.
August 29th.
Yeah.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Please don't say that looks like fun.
No, you're missing everything. Red Rocks has John Fogerty the 31st.
Oh, I'd go see that.
That's the 31st, though. That's Monday, the 31st. The 29th is Yoga on the Rocks at 7 a.m., but it doesn't look like they have a show that night.
Well, damn.
So no Red Rocks overlap. Unless something changes, maybe they...
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. You could do yoga in the morning and have a show later that night, but they don't have anything booked yet for Saturday, August 29th. But again, the game would be that night.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Goose is there the night before.
Yeah. Goose. That's that. Have you heard those guys yet?
Is Geese and Goose different?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Canadian...
Oh, my God, I think you're right. I've heard of Geese. Maybe I haven't heard of Goose.
Yeah, I don't know what Goose is.
You're right.
Heard of Geese.
Geese rocks.
Five Finger Death Punch is at Red Rocks on September 8th, but now this has nothing to do with the Vikings.
No, you're right. Sorry. Anyway,
dude, how about this?
Two different bands.
How about this for you? Like, you could go see Five Finger Death Punch Tuesday, September 8th, and then Brandy Carlisle back-to-back on the 11th and 12th.
Man, who she got with her, does it say?
Stephen Wilson Jr.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
Not kidding.
Whoa!
Oh, my God, actually.
That's actually 3 straight days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 11th, 12th, and 13th. 3 straight nights at Red Rocks for those two.
Oh, that would be awesome. Those guys together would be almost too much emotion for one night. I'm not sure I could handle it.
A lot of crying.
Yeah.
God, in that freaking venue.
I booked a really big show yesterday I'm very excited about. And I for my own band, for CHP. And we're getting things moving again because I'm going to have a new record. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I booked one big show that I'm super excited about. And I was like talking to Sarah Jane about it. And then she's like, there's a chance there might be like a Vikings preseason game. I said, no, come on. It's a 1 out of a million chance. Of course, it's the first preseason game at the New York Giants.
Of course.
It's the 15th. So looks like Nordo's going to New York if he wants to. But,
New York City?
Yeah. That's a big old stadium right there. Boy, I tell you what.
Man.
It's nowhere near New York. At Green Bay. No, home against Green Bay, then at Chicago, then at Tampa. And by the way, you guys remember Garage Guy?
Of course.
He lives down in Tampa now. He said very, very hot and rainy in that time of year in Tampa.
There could be a hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what's going to hit them.
They said tickets are $300 as of right now. There's a lot of Viking fans in that area.
Jeez.
Yeah. You said that like Kip Dynamite.
Sure.
How about week 6 bye? That's very early.
There were a handful of people that commented on the AI-generated schedule release, saying that Tommy should have been the week 6 bye.
Oh, my gosh. I wish I'd thought of that. Son of a bitch. How do I...
Just a picture of Tommy saying bye week.
Oh,
man. If you would have used Copilot, they would have come up with that joke for you. But you used ChatGPT like one of those, Cumulus or Odyssey people. iHeart uses Copilot.
Man.
God. Front page sports in a second. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 1-800...
All right, 6:07, here we are. The sports world is a flutter with things to do and things to talk about. So let's get her started.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, buy 2, get 1 free for a limited time. When it comes to Red Bull, you can mix and match any flavors of Red Bull you want, including that summer edition. 2 for 1, Red Bull.
Is that the yellow one,
at Holiday? I'm not sure. Again, I haven't had that one yet. I know when they were talking about their spring edition, we had to look up what flavors it is. I don't know what the summer edition is.
If it's the yellow one, it's great.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's a real good one.
It's Sudaki.
Is the can yellow, though?
Green.
Oh, okay.
It's Kwaki Serpei Niku.
Sudachi lime flavor. Tart, zesty, and refreshing citrus blend.
Okay.
You're tart and zesty.
Thank you. It's my
2 for 1, Red Bull at Holiday.
Tinder bio.
Scotty Scheffler is tied for the lead at the PGA Championship at -3, a 7-way tie, and this is a stat builder for a couple of reasons. The 7-way tie at the top of the PGA is the most they've had at the top of a leaderboard tied since 1969, when 9 guys were tied at the top. This is 7, so most since 1969. But what's even crazier, for as dominant as Scheffler is, this is the first time he has ever led or co-led after one round of a major.
Wow.
Doesn't that seem impossible?
Yeah.
Right, majors that he's lost, but still had a first-round lead. That's never happened. Majors that he has won. He has not ever shared or had the outright lead after round 1 of a major. He has now. That's nuts. So, none of the other 6, though, that are tied with him are power trip bet people.
Well, I thought Justin Thomas was doing well.
He is. No, there's like Shoffley's like 1 back. My guy's 2 back. I think you're 1 or 2 back. There's a lot of guys that are right in the mix, but the 6 guys that are tied with Scheffler at -3, none of them are people that we have.
Yeah, it's
so the ghost is in the lead.
It's not just the 7, 8, or 8 people are tied for first. It's the fact that like Hawks guy Justin Thomas is 2 shots back and he's tied for 15th already.
Right.
And then 1 shot behind him, and it goes down to 34. Like, that is a logjam. Anybody's in it, except for maybe Mark Parrish and Tommy. They are Scotty fans the rest of the way.
Yep. Yeah, Rory and DeChambeau off to really, really rough starts. Specifically Bryson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bryson's hitting stairs. And I don't mean like running stairs for exercise. Rough day for him.
Long gazes.
Excuse me?
Oh. Said stairs.
Spurs at Wolves tonight, 8:30, Game 6 on DraftKings. The Spurs are 4.5-point favorites. San Antonio leads that series 3-2. If the Wolves lose tonight, they are done. If they win tonight, we force a Game 7 in San Antonio.
Place to be rocking, right?
Should be.
Should be fun.
Should be. If Sauce was here and he's not wrong, he would say something like this, that, if they lose tonight, I do think this is the last look at this group. And I don't mean they're going to gut it from top to bottom, like it's going to be Ant and no one else, like he suggested on Twitter within the last week. But I do think that there's going to be significant change. If this doesn't work, you can't run it back with the same group again, like we did last year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm
we'll
afraid.
See.
I know Ant is young, but isn't it a worry? Like if a team goes to the Western Conference Final twice and doesn't win a championship, and that you kind of miss your window?
Luckily, he's young enough where the window's not over for Ant.
Yeah.
But the problem is you have the Spurs and the Thunder in your conference for the next decade.
Yeah.
So Wemby's going nowhere. The Thunder have the 12th pick in the draft, and they're already absolutely stacked and loaded. So they're only going to get better. The Spurs are only going to get better. I think we have to beg and hope we go into the Eastern Conference in the next couple of years.
You know basketball.
Not really.
Well, you do more than me. Bro had Sam on the other day. What's his name? Sam. Used to be a Timberwolf.
Mitchell.
Yeah, had Sam Mitchell on. And they were talking about how Wemby's great, and he's, tall and skinny, and he's kind of unlike anybody we've ever seen before. But back in the day, they would have beat the piss out of him.
Yep.
Do you buy that?
Yeah, that's probably true. But again, it's the game's changed, and now he can basically do anything he wants. And again, I don't know how anybody can stop him if he's on his game.
Right.
Even in game 1, when the Wolves stole it, and Wemby had, 12 blocks or whatever. What was he, 0 for 8 from 3 or something? Yeah. You can't block his shot if he doesn't want you to. And that's a problem.
Right.
How do you, unless you grab a broom and just have some assistant coach holding up a broom, how do you practice against a guy with that wingspan?
I don't know.
Maybe you do. I wonder if they actually do that. Do they actually use brooms or something like a broom?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
You have to have some kind of giant arm in front of you that isn't just, one of your teammates. You got to have some kind of prop to show how high you have to shoot over. What a freak.
Unreal. It's a big dude, man.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably would beat him up a little bit.
Charles Barkley backed that ace up right into him.
Yeah, but then the flip side is the truth. Is if those old school bruiser guys that weren't super athletic, but they were just disciplined and skilled and just thicker, I think Wemby would run circles around those guys because he's faster and more athletic. So you could go, throw this guy in the game 30 years ago and he gets beat up. I would say throw those guys in this game and they're going to get gassed.
Right. Yeah.
It goes both ways. It's like Tommy's bye week.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I missed that opportunity.
The Vikings schedule is out.
Yes.
You can see it everywhere, including KFAN.com, Vikings.com, ESPN.com. But again, I would argue the headline is that we open hosting the Packers 325 week one.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We have, like we mentioned earlier, a Monday nighter against Buffalo, a Sunday nighter against the Niners, Thursday nighter against the Patriots, and a Sunday nighter against the Lions. So as it stands now, I think the way you worded it, Chris, is right. I'm a little surprised late season they're so interested in the Vikings.
Yeah.
Because I would think that the story would be more Kyler Murray early in the season. Like, if we're going to show the Vikings nationally, and Justin Jefferson's always going to be a draw, but if we're going to show the Vikings or showcase the Vikings on a national level, I'm a little surprised they didn't lean in early just in case this thing goes south, in case Murray's not good or McCarthy's not good. But our primetime games are week 9, 11, 14, and 15.
Yeah.
That's we're talking October and November and beyond.
They're thinking we're going to be a factor. Yeah, which is, that's awesome. How about,
or we're getting flexed out.
That could be too. You're right. That's true. Yeah. At New Orleans, Cor.
Yeah, not France. Right. Unfortunately, we're not going to France.
But at New Orleans.
That's party time.
Would you encourage our Power Trip listeners, if they were going to take a road trip to go to New Orleans?
I will stand by with what I have always said. No, I haven't been there in a long time. It's been a decade plus. But the 4 or 5 times I've been there, I would never want to live there.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Nightmare.
Yeah.
But for a 48-hour party town, I don't know if there's a better town in the country than New Orleans, because Bourbon Street is an absolute party. If you are a female, I wouldn't go within 3 states of New Orleans, Louisiana.
Right.
It's an absolute nightmare for females.
Right.
At least it was. I don't think it's changed much, but I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, I'm not sure it improved. I'm with you.
But God, is that town fun.
It's fun.
And you don't have to like jazz. It's the same thing people tell me about Nashville. I don't like country music, but I still love the idea of every other bar being live music and just going for it. It's weird when you're walking down Bourbon Street and the jazz is coming out of a bar and you're like, I think that kind of kicks ass, and I hate jazz.
Yeah, I know, right. I'm with you, yeah.
Just makes it fun.
If you're looking at the schedule and you're not going to go to Mexico City, and obviously outside of the 3 teams we play every year.
Yep.
If you don't mind the heat, I'd go to Tampa Bay because I love the atmosphere of that stadium and the fact that there's a pirate ship there and they fire a cannon every time they score a touchdown. It's pretty cool.
It's like Treasure Island in Vegas back in the day.
That's pretty cool. So I would go to Tampa, or I go to New England for a Thursday night game. I'll say this. If you love football for football, go to the New England game. That's a cool stadium. It's a city unto itself in the middle of nowhere. That's a fun atmosphere. And Thursday night football in New England will be huge.
But you've been to New Orleans multiple times. What would you suggest in terms of people visiting New Orleans?
It's unless you're a Tommy Olsen style party animal, I wouldn't do it.
Fair. You definitely have to be willing to party.
Yeah, the stadiums is. For me, it'll always be a graveyard. I'm not a fan of that stadium at all. The atmosphere is not great, but if you want to party, that's a party town. There's
Very few cities better in this country than New Orleans. Zach, your hand was half up.
It was not up at all.
Oh, I thought you raised your hand. I thought you were going to say something about party.
You gotta be careful over there. It's
you were just messing with your cord.
It's like you're at an auction. If you raise your hand, you are bidding. You gotta be careful.
And I was trying to figure out what part of that sentence you were going to ask if Hawk would bang.
Yeah,
we didn't mention
anybody. I don't remember. No, yeah, right.
Anybody on Bourbon Street.
Oh, I mean,
almost
all of them. That's part of the problem.
You got to be careful, but sure. I would definitely, even though it's a preseason game, and who cares about preseason? Denver's, one of the top on the list there.
And like go see that stadium before they move too. Mile High is awesome.
That is one thing that I'm sad about is we don't get to play Buffalo at their new stadium, where that's a home game for us this year. I'd like to see that new stadium.
It might be a while before we're there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Let's do What Really Matters after this. No Mr. Z this week. It sounds like there's almost nothing coming out, so we'll talk to him next Friday. But we'll do What Really Matters after this. Scores and stats around the world of sports. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. The Fan.
We are live at Treasure Island May 28th and 29th for 2 shows loaded with games, nonstop laughs, and amazing prizes, including trips to Las Vegas. Book your room and save 20% with promo code KFAN. Plus, we got a big announcement you will not want to miss. All the details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
It's 2 weeks from today.
That's right.
But we will be there 2 weeks from last night doing the Parlay Lounge bit, a bunch of games, a bunch of prizes. But the broadcast 2 weeks from right now. And the first initials major of the year. We'll be halfway through round 1.
Yeah.
This time, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Man,
Can't wait.
time flies, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Doesn't it? I mean, it's the 15th day of May, and I was looking at the Viking schedule and thinking about Border Battle 1, Week 1, Green Bay, 3:25 start at U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the 13th of September. It's not that far away.
No.
It's almost football season again. Cripes.
Yep, time flies.
It does, and so
Oh, man.
that's the Power Trip Morning Show. That's why we got to get right into
What really matters.
What really matters, that's right.
Brought to you by Ovo LASIK and Lens. Thanks, Dr. Mark Lovenoff and Dr. David Whiting. Go get LASIK from OvoEye.com. Ovo LASIK and Lens.
Let's go.
The Minnesota Twins won 9-1 over the Marlins. Zebby Matthews, 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts. Look it up on your phone. That was his season debut. Good start for Zebby Matthews.
It's a great name.
Sure is.
That's
Twins
a baseball-sounding name.
It sounds like a baseball name, though, from the 1920s,
For
right?
sure, yeah. Right.
Zebby Matthews. The Twins have won 4 of 5, and they have won back-to-back series for the first time in a long time. They beat Cleveland and Miami now. So up next, the Drunken Scotties. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, starting tonight, 6:10, Joe Ryan. 6 more home games in this 9-game homestand, but the Drunken Scotties this weekend. But what really matters is this.
Research shows infants who live with dogs at 3 months of age are 90% less likely to develop a food allergy. I don't know.
What a
what
a ride that sentence was.
I know.
90% less likely to develop a food allergy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You guys allergic to anything? Because I'm only allergic to one thing.
Strangely enough, lettuce and what are those things guacamoles are made of? Avocados. Those 2 things.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm allergic. I have a food allergy, I guess. So I know it's the same thing, but different. You get my point.
I just have one. Cable and television wires. Zach, you?
No.
How did he word it? He said, what did he say? Cable and something wires? Wasn't
camera wires.
Camera wires. Yeah, there you go. Damn it, that would have been better. No allergies?
I don't think so. I hope not. Like, I've thought about the people who are allergic to, like, peanut butter and stuff. That would suck.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, my youngest kiddo's best friend, Emma, has a severe peanut allergy. So we have to, like, every time she comes over, it's like, did anybody have peanut butter? Did anybody have peanut? Did anybody have... So we have to, basically go top to bottom. Because she's nice. We don't want her to have a terrible reaction.
She's got an EpiPen, right?
She sure does.
It's just...
She does. Yeah, I don't want to stab her.
No, she don't want to get stabbed.
No, we're not stabbing Emma.
No. Man, you think... it's like... That's got to be... I feel bad for her, not only because it's scary, but also because that has to happen every time she goes over to a friend's house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor thing. She'll be all right.
How about our friend Kelsey Cook, though, right? She's talked about over the years that she, like, as an adult now, like, aren't they kind of curing people? Like, they do some kind of, slow-term exposure thing where you eventually kind of get exposed to it and then start battling it, and then they give you stuff. I think she can have peanut butter now or something. Didn't she talk about this?
They got her a dog. Apparently, that's all you need is a dog. And
when she's 3 months old.
I don't understand how that works still.
I don't know.
I guess they expose you to all kinds of things. I don't know.
Oh, man. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? All right, my turn?
Yeah.
Let's see here. The Minnesota Lynx won 90-86 over the Dallas Wings. Paige Becker's 27 points for Dallas, but our number 2 overall pick, Olivia Miles, had 15. The Lynx host Chicago, 6 o'clock on Sunday, but the Lynx now 2-1 in this young season. So the last 2 number 1 picks, right? Paige Becker's and AZ Fudd go down to the Minnesota Lynx. Boom. We got them.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
The name Khaleesi has been in the top 1,000 list of popular names for newborns since 2014.
That's insane.
Khaleesi.
I'm more of a polymarket guy, but
I like ChatGPT. Is that what we're talking about?
Name my kid DraftKings. The Montreal Canadiens won 6-3 over the Sabres. Our guy Jason Zucker got them on the board first. The Sabres were up 1-0. But much like the Wild, the Sabres had a 3-2 lead, but then, much like the Wild, gave up a string of 4 consecutive goals, just like the Avs scored 4 straight against us. The Montreal Canadiens scored 4 straight and won the game 6-3. Damn it.
Tough.
So Montreal leads the series 3-2.
Yeah.
Bummer.
That's an old school series, though, right? Montreal versus Buffalo. That's pretty cool, man. Is Buffalo original 6 or whatever?
I don't believe so, no.
Never mind that.
But
Still feels
old school.
Yeah,
and
right.
Sabres are a classic hockey organization, and the eastern Minnesota sports city, basically.
Right. Can't win.
So I always root for Buffalo, because if we can't do it, maybe they can.
But what really matters is this.
The U.S. Army had a camel corps from 1850s.
Isn't that what they called you in high school?
Drinks a lot of water. Can walk for a very long
I just
ways.
smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Camel Corps from 1856 to 1866. For crossing the southwestern U.S. while successful, it was abandoned due to the Civil War, but they used the camels as part of their Camel Corps.
Man, you go back over the course of human history, every animal has been at least brainstormed, like, how can we use these sons of bitches, right? We hear about, like, dolphins that will, like, do underwater bomb searching missions and things like that, right? Elephants over mountains, obviously horses, camels. Wait, just like, how can we have them die but not us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Carrier pigeons.
Crawl inside it when
dogs.
it's cold outside.
Sure. Tauntauns.
Yeah.
Lots of ways to kill animals and not kill people. The Seattle Seahawks will kick off the 2026 NFL season. They are at the Diana Seahawks. Actually, the Patriots are at the Diana Seahawks week 1. That is the first game of the season. So, ProFootballTalk.com has basically a story about whether or not, do you guys believe the Diana Rossini story will be out in full before week 1? Because what Mike Florio was suggesting is, what a week for her to tell her story, if she wants to. Like, if she comes out next week and does an exclusive with somebody and walks through that, then maybe the story not goes away, but mostly goes away by September. But what if she doesn't? What if the whole summer it's just lingering, and then the NFL season kicks off, and that's still hanging over everybody's head? I can't wait to see what happens with that. That's week 1. Prime time.
It's a big spotlight.
It is a big spotlight.
For able to be in. And
so, but I guess what he was kind of asking, what Florio was kind of asking is it better or worse for the NFL if all eyes are on that part of it? Like, would the NFL rather have it be squashed and have it be, kind of out and over in the next couple of weeks? Or is it better if it just lingers all summer long, and then the week of, it's like some explosive exclusive? I believe he suggested that Diana sit down with, like, Oprah, but it doesn't matter who she sits down with. She could go on any podcast in the world. And if it's that week, how explosive that could be if it's week 1.
I would love to invite her on the Power Trip.
Power Trip Morning Show is absolutely a spot she could do it. We have a standalone initials game podcast. If she wants to do some kind of an initials game and then also talk about that, we could do that exclusively on the iHeartRadio app.
What about Meat Sauce and Monty? Do you think she'd go
That's
on that?
no longer with us.
No? Twin Cities Live?
Ooh.
Fan Outdoors?
I don't know if she wants to talk to Ben at this point. I'm not sure any women do.
Well, Diana is in the age where she's probably going through perimenopause.
Well, how dare you go there?
So she's probably not a fan of Ben. Either way, do you guys think the NFL wants it to go away, or do you think secretly they love that it's going to be a giant deal?
I love it.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I guess. Probably these days, they probably don't care much. Honestly, they probably don't. You're right. I tell you, it's an interesting decision for her, though, don't you think? Because what does she want the rest of her career to look like? Does she want to be defined by this? Does she want to start work right away and move on and get away from it? I would be interested to see what do you call those PR teams that help you with your nightmares?
Like spin doctors.
Yeah.
Or damage control.
Damage control.
Yep.
I'd be interested to see what a damage control person would tell her to do. Do you get it done and get it out of the way and try to move on with your career, or do you try to take advantage of the spotlight because your career is over?
I think her career, as we know it, is over. It's just it's in terms of what she pivots to.
Right.
I don't think she can ever outrun this now. Now it's just how does she make a living and how does she have purpose the rest of her life? Because I don't think she's ever going to be a traditional sports journalist again.
Yes.
Right? But the difference is the traditional is the key word, because whether it's NFL Network or ESPN or The Athletic or whatever, she was working for The Athletic. The beauty of modern journalism or modern what's the word I'm looking
reporting?
for? Yeah, reporting is just you can go on your own. You can have your own podcast, your own website, your own Instagram account. You can make your own money without another entity. So I think her traditional journalism career is completely over. Anybody disagree with that?
Well, I do not, but I do think it's odd that is true. And I'm not like, nothing happened to him or what, 'cause we've all had that argument. We all know that. But I'll be honest with you. It doesn't affect her ability to tell me who's starting a quarterback for the Patriots. You know what I mean? She can still report on the NFL. If she had an affair or not, I don't know.
Right. The conflict of interest is real.
Right.
But also, I'll stand by what I said when this story first came out. I know what I'm about to say is wrong. I was a journalism major. I know this is stupid, but I don't even really care. It does feel different when it's sports compared to actual news.
Right.
And I know the line sometimes blurs because sometimes sports ends up being real life stuff with domestic violence or drug abuse or whatever. But like 9 times out of 10, it's the toy department for a reason. So does it really matter if she found out that they were trading a 3rd-round pick? Not really in the big scheme of things. But if you're working for the New York Times, yeah, it matters. Yeah. They have journalistic integrity and standards. But if you're on your own, if you're freelancing it, you have no one to answer to but yourself. Right? No one's stopping her from freelance reporting on the NFL. No. She can do that all she wants. If the teams give her access.
I've got an idea for her, but I don't.
Oh, that's dangerous at this point.
I know. I have an idea for her. I don't want it to sound belittling, though. So please understand. I hate that this would have to be what she might have to do. But imagine she started her own OnlyFans and she reported the news nude.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I don't want to belittle her, but think about it. You got to pivot.
I'm glad you prefaced that by saying you don't want to belittle her and just say, hey, look, your only path now is nudity.
Well, I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm trying to help her out.
Does she want to make money or not?
Does she want to make $1 billion gazillion?
I got to think she would make a fortune, but my guess is that's not the path.
Probably not what she wants to do, you don't think?
Nope.
Okay. I'm an idea guy.
Man.
By the way, that wasn't me. That was ChatGPT. We aren't allowed to use it, and now I know why.
Yeah, Copilot would not have suggested that. What a joke. What really matters, though, is this
horse stuff. Okay. That's what matters to me.
Horse stuff.
On this date, first of all, I'm going to go like this. What year do you think it was on this date that Seabiscuit died?
Didn't Seabiscuit run in the 20s or 20s? 30s?
Great
man. I might be way off. So I'm going to say Seabiscuit died in 1935.
48.
Oh, wow, you're real close. 47.
Oh, wow. Why did I think it was earlier than that? I thought it was
it does seem like it, doesn't it?
Depression era stuff.
How old do you... I'm going to preface this by saying the average horsey lives to be 25 to 30 years old. How old do you think Seabiscuit was when she died? Or was it a boy, Seabiscuit? Boy or girl? I don't know.
It's got to be a boy.
Yeah.
Almost assuredly. Died in 48? See, again, maybe I'm thinking it ran earlier than that. I don't know.
Well, it must have been treated really well. So it's maybe an older...
I don't know. Maybe the...
He was a stallion, by the way.
37.
Boy. He was a boy.
32.
He was only 14.
Oh, my
I know,
gosh.
and so I looked it up to see if it cut your life short to be a racy horsey. And it says, yes, race horses often die significantly earlier. with overall age lifespan being 15 to 20 years compared to 25 to 30 years for a non-racing horse.
So you were right when he raced because what was it?
Raced in the 30s.
Yeah.
He just died very young.
Legendary racehorse overcame his small size and crooked leg. You guys saw the movie, right?
Sure.
Oh,
once.
great movie.
Yeah,
Great movie.
Liked it. Saw it once.
Yeah, it had Spider-Man in it
Tobey Maguire.
and the dude.
It was a good movie. Don't remember almost any of it, but sure.
It's about horse racing.
That part I remember. That's the one thing I retained, is that Seabiscuit was a horse, and he won a race.
All right, I got one more question for you. What the hell is a Seabiscuit?
Why don't they? That would have been a great name for the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster.
No. Yucky. No, that makes it sound wet and disgusting. A marine animal. Seabiscuit is a type of ocean-dwelling invertebrate that belongs to the same family as sea urchins and sand dollars.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
I just assumed it was a made-up word.
Me too. What's a terrible name for a racehorse?
There are seahorses.
Yeah, that'd be better.
I'd rather eat a Seabiscuit, though,
Yeah.
than a seahorse.
Seahorses.
Terrifying.
They carry the babies. The dudes
Yep, the
carry
males
the
do.
babies.
Doesn't make any sense. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I didn't think they were real. I really didn't. I didn't think they were real. But they are.
They're funny looking.
They are.
I don't want to be belittling, but if Diana Rossini wants to make any money...
I didn't say she should. I'm giving her ideas. She can make her own choices.
You're a feminist.
I am.
You want her to make her own choices by going straight to OnlyFans. And by the way, I like that you said still report on the NFL of just
yes.
nudes. So don't just go to OnlyFans and do nudes. Do nude reporting.
I don't think she should. I'm an idea guy. I'm saying.
Got
Is that what she's been reduced to because of you guys?
Oh, not
I
me.
think the feminist opinion on this is that that's a good thing if she wants
That
to
would be
do
empowering,
That's
right? If it's her choice.
absolutely.
Yep.
So
I don't know.
That's what I'm about.
More of what really matters after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Newgate School, changing lives for over 45 years.
Welcome back. Power Trip Morning Show. We got to do something about this, Corey.
About what?
The initial jackpot monster's out of control. We got to get this thing away. It's trying to get out.
It's at $116,000.
It's angry. It's trying to get out. We got to get this thing away.
I mean, think about this. Think of when we were in Vegas when Carl won it for $31,500.
Yeah.
That Buffalo Wild Wings almost shook to the ground.
Yeah.
And we all lost our freaking minds because it was awesome.
It was one of the best days ever.
Right, and it was the first time it had happened, so we're like, wow, it is. We knew it was possible. We knew it would happen. And then 6 months later, Mike hit it for $13,500, which is still really
and
cool.
He's so forgotten.
Yeah,
Poor Mike.
yeah, well, because it's like, it's not enough money,
it's not
Mike.
enough
Just
money,
take.
Mike.
We were like, Mike, take your family on a vacation, and
Yeah,
it's like, whatever. Then we started it over again. We lost our minds on both of those. This is $116,000.
Yeah.
Again, unless you are Jaden McDaniels, this is a game changer, a life changer.
Right.
There's a lot of money. We're going to change somebody's life.
We
Like-
got to get rid of this monster.
We got to have somebody win it.
Wheel of Fortune's top prize, unless you get the $1 million wedge, is $100,000.
Exactly.
I mean, this is legitimate national game show level money.
Yeah.
Exactly. You have a nice, again, unless you're an absolute freak on Jeopardy, a nice standard daily win on Jeopardy is 20-ish, 20 to 30,000, 20 maybe. Let's say 20. You could study books your whole life and gain as much knowledge as possible and maybe be a one-time Jeopardy champion and win $20,000. All you have to do on the Power Trip Morning Show to win almost 6 times that amount is say 2 letters and hope it's right.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Come on, man.
Man.
Somebody's got to get rid of this monster. It's destroying the studio.
Oh, it was just 1 week ago. He said MS, and the first letter was M, and the second letter was W.
That's right.
What is your, how do you react to that when he starts saying M? Does your heart drop? Yeah, do you piss yourself?
The only one where I truly had my heart rate increase was the one like a month ago where the guy said he was going to guess his initials, and I already knew his name.
Oh.
So I knew his first name was right, and I'm like, if his last name is the right one, I'm like, we got it. Mm-hmm. And then he had the wrong last name.
Sorry.
So that was the only one where I had time to process. This might be it. And then he had a stupid last name. It was the wrong letter. Oh. Come on, let's just win it at 8:15 today.
That's what really matters.
Well, what really matters is this. All right, so I mentioned earlier that there are 5 teams in the NFL that have no primetime games. Let's go through these quickly and talk about whether or not we think the country should care.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised at the first one. Even though they're a train wreck, it's the New York market. The Jets do not have a primetime game in 2026.
Yeah,
Isn't that a little surprising?
It
the
is,
Jets.
But, man, everybody should be fired over and over again. If you're that big a market and you are this bad for this long, and you're so bad you can't get a primetime game, that's unbelievable. Maybe it's time to move that team.
It's also just, if you don't have a quarterback that's worth watching, then the country doesn't want to watch you. It's essentially why all the UFL, XFL garbage. Nobody wants to watch bad quarterback play. And
no.
Nobody wants to watch the Jets.
Right.
The Cardinals, they don't have Kyler Murray anymore.
Yeah. Who do they have?
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right.
So the Cardinals do not have a primetime game.
It's tough, man. That's essentially a West Coast team.
I'm a little surprised that the league's not going to lean into Cam Ward because the Titans do not have a primetime game.
That's, surprising, too, because he's going to be the thing.
Maybe. The Dolphins obviously are dismantling. They look like they're already tanking for next year. The Dolphins do not have a primetime game. And last but not least, and I think this is because of timing, the Vegas Raiders.
Wow.
Because Cousins is the starter.
Yeah.
I think the league's saying, well, if we knew Mendoza was in there, you got to give the number 1 overall pick a chance to be in a primetime game. But if we don't know when he's playing, they don't think that Cousins and the Raiders are enough of a draw. So the Raiders do not have a primetime game. Now, again, all of this could change, right? At the end of the year when there are flex options, if one of those 5 teams has an unbelievable year, even though it's unlikely, then maybe things change. But for now, 0 for 5, those 5.
Man. I can't believe any NFL team doesn't get at least one.
Right. It's almost like media relegation. Right. It's like it's essentially like the NFL saying, we don't think you deserve to be platformed until you show that you're worthy of being platformed.
Yeah.
But the problem with the NFL is, they have that the scheduling thing where you have a first place schedule, third place, et cetera. Mm-hmm. And how many times have the Vikings not been on prime time when they should have been, and then they overachieve, and then they get to the next season, and then they completely underachieve, and now we're just being embarrassed on national television week after week.
So it's an inexact science, right?
Yeah.
With injury and the variables of teams underperforming or overperforming, there's just no way to know. That's why they have flex scheduling, just in case there's a matchup that's an absolute disaster and nobody wants to watch it. What really matters is this.
Yeah. I don't like inexact sciences. I'm only for exact science.
I like inexact ones. They're more fun.
I like when my phone starts playing music.
There's a $5,000 fine.
The caterpillar is an interesting thing. It liquefies completely in its cocoon before metamorphosing into a butterfly. It liquefies completely and then becomes a butterfly.
I did not know that.
Did you learn that at Ziegler the other day?
I did, yeah. That's part of what they do down there. It's the crazy thing. I didn't know why they were called caterpillar. Now I do. Yeah. You guys are crazy. What are you doing? What's that got to do with big trucks?
Zach, you remind me of a caterpillar.
Ooh.
Thank you.
That's very sweet.
Specifically the one from Alice in Wonderland that just sits around and gets stoned all day.
That's true. Yep.
That's fair.
I believe, if I remember right, I think he's sitting on a mushroom and he's smoking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I imagining that wrong, that he's sitting on a mushroom? I think he is. I'm surprised he's not doing mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, they say that's the quickest way to get the benefits is
He's sitting on it.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that yet.
Well, took us it.
Well, I mean, the weekend starts in a couple of hours.
It certainly does. Technically, it does.
Get after it.
Yeah.
Might be heading north. We'll see.
You look very manly in our Power Trip schedule release thing.
Yes, you look like a real Game of Thrones era Viking.
Yeah.
That historically checks out.
Right. You look like you might be trying to grab that falcon so that you can
Eat it, yeah.
eat it or at least strangle it.
Kill it.
Yeah. You want to kill that thing.
Just bite its head off like
Right.
Ozzy Osbourne.
I do like the fact that that whatever system I used for AI, I won't say which one it was, decided to make it look like, not even make it look like, Parrish is arm wrestling a horse.
Yep.
Not sure why.
Yeah.
Why is he arm wrestling a horse?
I would take the horse.
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
I would.
Because how much grip can a hoof have?
Well, how much, how much strength, though, does the rest of the leg have? I don't think Parrish can outman a horse.
The problem, though, is if a horse goes into an arm wrestling match, right? And, like a lot of times in the arm wrestling, they'll break a bone.
Yes.
If Parrish breaks that arm of the horse,
put down immediately.
They die. So I guess the horse is more desperation mode.
Yeah. Fighting for its life.
Yeah.
Fight or flight.
Great point. All right, my phone loves that tune. Sorry.
Oh, man, you really should listen to this.
No, you want to hear this. Things like grok.
Chris, 2 games in the NBA tonight. The Pistons are at the Cavs at 6 o'clock. That is a game 6. So if Cleveland wins, they are moving on. Cleveland is a 3.5-point favorite on DraftKings. And then, of course, the Spurs and Wolves tonight, 8:30, game 6 of that Western Conference semifinal. The Thunder are waiting for the winner. The San Antonio Spurs are 4.5-point favorites. If they win tonight, they are moving on to the Western Conference Finals.
Great.
Go Wolves.
So the Wolves
Let's go.
are one of only 6 teams that could win the NBA title this year. We're in the final 6. It doesn't feel like it.
Not yet.
Nope.
But what if we stomp them tonight?
If we stomp them tonight, then let's at least give them a scare. They're kids.
Yeah.
Who cares if they're super skilled and they are playing like veterans this entire series?
When we beat them, we beat them hard.
Maybe Wemby will get ejected again.
Maybe
so. Maybe they'll decide he's too tall and it's illegal.
Yeah. They should.
What really matters, though, is this.
Every year, the United States destroys thousands of tons of damaged money. Makes sense, you know?
Oh, yeah. I've seen it.
Have you really?
Well, not like I've seen videos of it where they
light it up.
They shred it up and
God.
And then you can buy, actually, you can go to, like, I think in Chicago, like they have a place you can buy like the shredded money. So you could have like $100,000 of cash, but it's just all destroyed and no good.
Man.
Why would you want that?
Just for fun.
Yeah, for fun, I guess.
People have fun in weird ways.
I tell you what, man, you got to have a trustworthy son of a bitch in charge of that job.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, that thing could look like an old dirty teapot and I'd steal it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Give me $100 bill. I don't care what it's got on it. I'm taking that some bitch out of there.
Mine's got ParryMarneyPaws on it.
Oh, I know that guy.
You're getting emails.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's ParryMarneyPaws.
Oh, Marty and Mark are here?
Oh my God. ParryMarneyPaws Friday on the Power Trip.
You're getting emails.
I think it's called Marney Paws.
Don't let that catch up.
Why does he do that to us? He puts us in terrible spots. Thanks a lot, Ben. Make us all look bad.
See, that'd be a good name for like a pet rescue charity. Mark Parrish and Marnie Gellner do a ParryMarneyPaws fundraiser.
Yeah, for paws.
So it's Perry and Marnie and Paws. God, we have a lot of good ideas. Why doesn't anybody listen to us? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
We have good
I'm
ideas.
surprised they do.
People should put us in charge.
I don't know about that either.
What really matters? Is it my turn? Your turn?
I don't know.
I don't know if it matters.
I got it.
What really matters is this.
New York's cobblestone streets were made from stones dumped by European ships. What was thrown away became history. Cobblestones.
So, man, here's a real dumb... Can I ask a dumb question? You're obsessed with me. Can I ask a dumb question? Why did ships have so much stone?
They use it for like ballast or whatever you call it. Is that the right word? Ballast?
Not sure.
Let me see.
Let me ask co-pilot.
Oh, God. Yeah, why did ships have a lot of stone?
To improve stability, maintain balance, and ensure safety by lowering the center of gravity. Yeah, ballast. That's the right.
Oh, ballast.
Ballast. How did I know that word?
Don't know, because you read.
I do read. It's in there somewhere.
Interesting. See, that's why science is fascinating, and that people a long time ago are a little more amazing than we give them credit for sometimes. Yeah. Doesn't it seem unbelievably counterintuitive, unless you understand the science of buoyancy, to say, to make sure this boat does what we want it to do, we should load it up with rocks.
Yeah.
It seems like, well, then we're going to sink the boat.
Yeah.
Right back then, how did somebody not stand up and go, that's going to sink us?
Yeah, right.
It should be as light as possible, not as heavy as possible. And now we have cruise ships the size of stadiums, right? Small towns can float on water because we figured out the science of it.
I mean,
back
sure,
then,
you'll catch your death, but you're going to float.
Yeah, you're going to get the hantavirus.
You're going to want to have somebody throw a stone at your head to end the pain.
For sure. Man.
Yeah, I never thought about it, but if a ship is supposed to carry goods and they ain't got no goods in it, it's completely going to be off balance. So they're going to need to ballast that son of a bitch.
Man.
Oh, no.
Is there a weight limit for boats? Is you take a big boat and just keep putting weight on it, is it eventually going to sink?
I do know when we went down to get on that cruise, they wouldn't let Sauce on there. He's not even here. I shouldn't do it when he's not here.
Do you remember we said to that guy, we're like, why won't you let this guy on the boat? And he said, that's a huge bitch.
He did say that.
That's what that audio is from.
I was like, he's not a lady, sir.
You remember we were pulling away and the captain just yelled iceberg?
Yeah.
And we're like, no. Just leave him there. He'll be fine. He'll make sandcastles or something. He's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need him to come with.
Poor Sauce. He's not even here.
You're obsessed with me.
I kind of am.
Hey, are you actually going to go to Grandview?
I'm going to ride my motorcycle up tomorrow.
You really are?
I really am. It's in the shop. They're putting some stuff on it for me. So if they get her done today down at Elk River Harley, I'm riding her up there tomorrow.
That makes a lot of sense for a couple of reasons. Number one, they're golfing today, right?
Yeah. Right,
And you don't want to go up and watch the Wolves game with them.
No.
So tomorrow is probably a smarter choice for you.
No. Yeah, right. And I do, I like the idea of riding up there and then kind of gauging things because I still feel weird that I invited myself to their party.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't
ask
want
us.
Me there.
They didn't ask any of us.
Right, yeah. They didn't really want me there.
No.
I felt weird too, even though Tommy did say I should come.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Well, Tommy gets there, and it all depends on if I have a room. They don't know what they're getting yet, so I won't know until about 3. If there is, I'm heading up there, gonna get drunk at Sorba's and watch the Wolves.
Just share a room with Sauce. He'll be cool with it.
Yeah, and our guy will get you a room. Just let me know if you need it. I've got his number in my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's nice to get invited. I guess you guys got the invite.
See, that is weird, though. I feel like I invited myself. I can't get over that. I have this sneaking suspicion nobody likes me.
Right. I get that, but I think if there's one person that should be an exception in your mind, it should be Tommy.
Tommy, that's a great point. Yeah,
Tommy will.
You're right. Tommy will be happy to see me.
Tommy would invite you anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Good day, sir.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Much to the chagrin of other people that.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
The news is next. Mark Parrish joins shortly. Marnie Gellner joins in a second as well.
I'm sorry, you said MarneyPaws is what you called her.
No, that's the charity for their pet rescue. ParryMarneyPaws. Please donate to a worthy cause. It's for cats in heat.
Oh, yeah, they're in season.
In season?
That's right.
I don't know why that makes it sound worse.
It does, doesn't it?
$116,000 potentially up for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot at 8:15 as well. But the news is next. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY traffic